going on, everybody? Jacko Trays is in the building, man. Doing it all for every last one of you from the H-Town. You already know what's going down. Well, I'm back. There's a lot of different things that have been going on. I've been gone for about a whole month. I mean, the YouTube fatigue is really real. Now, I used to think that, people that did YouTube, you know what I'm saying, and then when you see them drop off for about a whole month, it's like, man, what's wrong with them? Because, I'm a person who's watching their content. I'm a person who's watching their things, and I'm a big fan. Now I know, actually creating content, there is a such thing as YouTube fatigue. And as y'all always hear in my intro, I love to say doing it all for every last one of you, because if you don't know, whenever I edit these videos, I take a lot of time trying to edit these videos, trying to make it exciting, trying to make it very fun for you guys. And so it's very expensive to pay for the editing process, all of that stuff. And so it takes me a lot longer to actually get these videos out. And so then fatigue kind of sets in. So I like to put music into it because I love music. All of these things is what I'm trying to do it all for you. But I'm back. No excuses, none of that stuff. And we have a whole bunch of stuff to talk about, man. Obviously, we're going to get those obvious things out of the way. Number one, Doug Peterson is gone, which I highly think is a mistake. It's just a straight up mistake. You can't tell me that you're going to find a better head coach out there than Doug Peterson. In fact, go ahead and show me. I'll invite every last one of you to leave it in the comment section below. Tell me who's a better head coach that's out there right now that is available that we can have to replace Doug Peterson. And I'm talking about track record. I'm talking about Super Bowls. I'm talking about playoff appearances. The only thing about Doug Peterson is that he lost the locker room at the end of this year. He just lost the locker room. Now, a lot of people feel like, yeah, he should be gone and all this. I'm not one of those people. I wish that Doug Peterson was gone. Or not gone, but here. I wish he was staying here. Now, the person that needs to be gone is Howie Roseman, but I'll talk about that a little bit later. Now, there's a whole bunch of head coaches that we're interviewing. I mean, you got the big swole man from the 49ers. I would actually really like the 49er candidate. You got Eric Bieniemy out there. Obviously, they're still in the playoffs. I believe they might end up winning the Super Bowl. I want Eric Bieniemy. Please let me have Eric Bieniemy. For real, for real. Also, you got Deuce Staley. I mean, you got all of these different candidates. And then today, today I hear about freaking Kellen Moore. Now, I'm not going to edit the Denzel Washington slapping the cups thing like I normally do, but at least you know what I'm thinking about, because that is just straight up ridiculous. I like Kellen Moore as a head coach or as an offensive coordinator, but he is the offensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys. I don't care what kind of track record you got. You don't go to your rival, the number one rival that you got, and try to get their coaching. I mean, that is just, I don't know if there's any other symbol of raising the white flag than that. I mean, you basically are saying, okay, we got something better. Even if their team is better than us right now, you don't admit that kind of crap, because why? They're your freaking rivals. And so all of this is boiling down to the fact that, look, it looks like we're going to have to stay. It looks like we're going to have to buckle down and get ready to ride this wave of not being very good for the next probably 2 years. I mean, it wouldn't be surprising to me. However, there is hope on the horizon, and his name is Devontae Smith. I mean, Devontae Smith, my cousin, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm just kidding. He's not my cousin, but we both got the same last name, and he is so good. Honestly, he wasn't on my radar like that. In fact, I had Jamar Chase above him. I think you can't go wrong with these two guys, but that's another video for another time. In fact, I'm about to actually put out a full entire first round mock draft. Then I'm going to go to the second round and the third round and the fourth round. And I'm going to do eventually a 7-round mock draft. In fact, let me know if you want me to do a 7-round mock draft in the comment section below. Just let me know. Now, we got to talk about what's really real, because we've been saying it from the very beginning. Howie Roseman, this guy, there is no chance, there's no way. Now listen, this is the reason why people believe in conspiracy theories, because of Howie Roseman. We believe in conspiracy theories because there's no chance that Howie Roseman should still be the GM of the Philadelphia Eagles. We obviously, it's clear as day. I don't care about what the media talks about between Jeffrey Lurie and Doug Peterson. One wanted Jalen Hurts, one wanted Carson Wentz. That is not true. Don't believe that mess. The real power struggle is between Howie Roseman and between Doug Peterson. And guess what? We're always going to see who wins right now. It's been Howie Roseman. Nobody wants Howie Roseman. Nobody wants this dude as a GM, and I'm pretty sure that Jeffrey Lurie probably has had thoughts like, I don't think this guy's the right one for us. But I think that there is something going on that is beyond what the eyes can see. It's something that me and you would never ever know about, because it's hidden deep in the secrets of the NFL fraternity or society, if you want to even call it that. Howie Roseman is, and we all know, listen, it was never the Eagles versus the different teams that we played against. It was never the Eagles versus it's always been this for the whole entire year. It's been the Eagles versus pride and ego. That is the true winner and the true entity, or whatever you want to call it, that defeated the Philadelphia Eagles this year. That's the reason why we had a 4 and whatever record, is because of pride and ego. You got Doug Peterson really wanting to be a head coach. That's all my man wanted. He just wants to be a head coach. Let me pick my players. Let me pick the players to put them on the field. I walk with them. I train them. I'm in the locker room. I know who knows the plays and who doesn't know the plays. See, a lot of people don't understand. If you get a player, and we all as fans want certain players to be out there on the field, but here's the problem. Some of these players are not as smart as you think they are. Some of these players don't know their playbook. Some of these players it's not about the physical ability. It's not about whether they have enough speed. They just simply can't get on the field because they don't take the time to study their playbook. This is a real thing. I got a lot of friends who are playing in the league right now. They don't study their playbook. And so you have so there's a whole bunch of issues that are going on. Doug Peterson just wants to coach. Howie Roseman, he just wants to look good. Howie Roseman is a stupider version of Jerry Jones. That's what he is. He's in too much. He has too many caps that he's wearing, too many hats that he's wearing, but he's not smart enough to think that he can outsmart people. He's not smart enough to actually outsmart people like he thinks he's trying to do, which is why we're in the cap hell that we're in, which is why we're in the situation that we're in as Eagles fans. We're not used to this. We're used to winning from the year 2000 all the way until now. Like, we're used to having more great seasons than not. That's what I'm going to say. So, hunker down, because it looks like that we're about to be in some mess for a little bit, for a very long time, honestly. And it's because Howie Roseman is still the GM. He's the one pulling all the strings. He's going to choose his head coach. He's going to choose a head coach, and I promise you, I bet you, he'll most likely choose a head coach that is going to be willing to give up all the responsibilities of a head coach. He's going to want a head coach that doesn't have any type of control. He's going to want a head